All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to tonight's Green Organics. This is Go to Sana and Heart by Naturals. This is an information and testimonial Zoom, primarily testimonials. There may be time for people to ask questions, or you can post your questions in the chat here on Zoom. If you're watching on Facebook, let me get on my phone and see who's watching on Facebook so I can see comments. If you're watching on Facebook, feel free to post your testimonials there or questions. If you are a guest tonight, make sure you get back with whoever invites you here and let them know what you liked about the information you heard tonight. And we have a lot of fun, and we are real people achieving real results both with the products and with the business opportunities we have here with both Goldasana and Heart by Naturals. So just give you guys a quick overview. Goldasana is our personal care division, our household cleaning, household product division. We have some essential oils. There also are some personal care products, and we have the highest, a very strong multivitamin and black seed oil. So we have lots of products. I like Go to Sana because people are already buying tooth powder, toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, right? Soap, laundry detergent, and cleaning products, and all they do is simply switch and transfer where they're buying from. So instead of buying the unhealthy stuff from, Target, Walmart, Costco, places like that, they simply switch and buy wholesale from Godasana. Heart by Naturals is our supplement and superfood division. Okay, so primarily products that are consumed. Okay, we have some all organic plant-based products formulated by Alexander Brighton with both companies, and Paul Scarcella is our founder and our CEO. And what's impressive is the fact that we are a network marketing company. When I say we, I'm talking about Green Organics. Green Organics is our parent company, Golden Sign and Harbor Naturals. And people do network marketing every single day but don't get paid for it. And we simply show people how to get paid to do something they already know how to do. And if you do me a favor, keep your microphones muted if you're not going to share a story tonight. And but people do network marketing every day, and we simply show people how to get paid for doing something they already know how to do. Now, as far as how it works, okay, we share products with we love and with people we care about, people we know, and when they take us up on making place an order, the company pays us. Okay, so I don't know when was the last time Starbucks coffee paid you, or I don't know when was the last time your laundry detergent brand, right, paid you for buying, using, and sharing your favorite laundry detergent. Well, our companies pay us for doing that, which is fun. And as far as how the money works, we get paid a combined 13 different ways with both companies. And if you guys want any specific information about that, just get back with whoever invited you here tonight. But we like the fact that we get paid in real time. So, we no waiting for checks to show up. And I know many of us wish our jobs paid us in real time. Wouldn't it be cool if you showed up to work and at the end of the day your job deposited your income into your bank account, right? Direct deposit. And I don't know of any employers that do that, right? That happens for us here. We get paid in real time. We're paid daily. We're paid weekly. We're also paid monthly. Okay, which is amazing. And so there's no checks in the mail. Everything is handled electronically. If you don't have a bank, you can use our service called Pay Quicker, and you get a Visa debit card like this one. And you also have the ability to transfer your commissions to your Pay Quicker account, or if you are in the United States, you can transfer the money directly to your bank, right? And what's great about the product is the fact that there's no risk because there is a money back guarantee. Okay, company also gives cash back up to 30%, and several people who are watching this Zoom or even on Facebook are getting paid. If any of you guys who are currently members, if you guys are earning income, just type one, right? Just showing people we really do get paid to buy, use, and recommend these products, right? So which is awesome. And since we are I did talk about the business part, the money. Our disclaimer is this: I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard, so you might join us not earn any money, but you are going to have access to higher quality products that will help you age wealthily, right? And not age elderly and breaking down, looking old, right? So we want to be energetic in our mature years, and so we can enjoy our time with our family, with our grandkids, our great grandkids. I don't have any yet, or nieces and nephews, right? We want to age well. And as far as the products, our products are all supplements, so nothing is governed by the FDA because they're not drugs, and we don't guarantee the products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. And so, if you have any concerns about using any of the products, get back with whoever, get back with your doctor, and they can, give you the okay or the not okay to use our products. But we have several people who have shared their testimonials over the past few weeks that have seen, health conditions like kidney damage reversed. Okay. We've had people, come off of metformin, right? That blood sugar controlling medication by using our GLP-1 products and using black soil, right? So we have lots of products. We have people that switched their laundry detergent, and they're not buying detergent to wash their clothes that has those hormone disruptors, right? Did you guys know that when you wash your clothes in these commercial laundry detergents that has all these chemicals and brighteners in it, when you wash it, it gets into the fibers. You throw it in the dryer, guess what happens? It gets locked into your clothes, and then you wear it, where you wear the clothes, and then what happens is your skin, your body's largest organ, it absorbs those toxins, and then it just wreaks havoc in your body, right? Especially like ladies, you guys really need to be really particular about what you are covering up your can I say hoo ha your hoo ha with, right? Because I know a lot of ladies that deal with UTIs, right? A lot of it is attributed to their soap and their personal care products, and even using laundry detergent, right? That may not be good for the body. So just sharing. And fellas, you guys aren't immune to it too, right? Men, you guys may experience some things, right, as far as that impacts men. Okay, and so it could be attributable to all the hormone disruptors you're putting into your body, whether you're consuming it or wearing it on your clothes or even colognes. Okay, so that being said, if you guys are ready to share, raise your hand electronically. I don't know if Tiara always likes to call on Tiara because she always has a guest. All right, and so she has someone here tonight. So I'll let Tiara go ahead and unmute herself, and she can introduce her guest, and I'll mute myself out.
Thank you so much, Coach Marcus. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I hear you fine.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so today's guest, her name is Tanzania. She is an herbalist, and she's also a stretch instructor. And I met her doing a farmers market event, and I introduced her and her son to the deodorant line that we have. And so her and her son, they both tried the clay and tea tree deodorant. So I'll let her share her experience with that. Tanzania, thank you so much for joining tonight.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so glad that you invited me. As Tara said, we met during a farmer's market that some friends and I had put together last summer, and her tent was right across in front of the tent that I was in. So I was seeing people coming by and buying her. A lot of people came by to buy her feminine products. But I was like, let me go see. I'm nosy like that, so I'm like, let me go over here and see what she got going on over here. And so I went over and I was looking at some stuff, and I'm like, oh, natural deodorant. Okay, because I'm into all the natural things, and I'm always trying to be conscious and aware of the things I put into my body or on my body. And so I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna try this. And so I bought it and brought it home. I liked the way it smelled, but I also liked how it glided on. But the main thing, it was natural. It didn't have all of those, parabens and aluminums, and I know the benefits of tea tree, because tea tree is anti everything. So because I use tea tree in some of my own, herbal things that I put together. So I knew the benefits of that. And I just liked it. It kept me dry. It just was good. I really enjoyed it. And so I told my son, I'm like, hey, look what I found. And he was like, of course, he like, let me try it. What? You always want to try my stuff. You go get your own. And so when he came up to the market, I was like, hey, get your own. There's Tierra right there. So he got it. And he really enjoyed it too. And he was like, yeah, mom, I like this. This is good. It lasted a long time. So that was one thing that we were really happy about. So yeah, it's a great product. So I would definitely recommend it to other people. Definitely.
That's awesome. Thank you, Tanzania. And since you are experienced, with products like this, essential, I'm pretty sure essential oils and things like that. As far as the price, how's the price compared to other quote healthy deodorants?
I think the price was really reasonable.
Yeah.
And to be very transparent, I need her to tell me what the price was because I don't remember what it was right this moment. But I know that it was reasonable when she said it, because I didn't bat an eye about like, oh, that's too expensive or anything like that. So yeah, I'm sure it was good because I
Yeah.
bought it and I told my son to buy some. So
That's awesome. It's this only for one stick is $7.95.
yes,
It's
that's
very,
an awesome price. An
very,
awesome price.
and I've bought, healthy deodorants and some of them didn't hold up,
Right, they didn't, and some of them were expensive. Like I say, if you go to someplace like a Whole Foods or a Sprouts, or so yeah, you looking at what, $12 maybe, $11 maybe more than that. It could be. So yeah, 7.99 was definitely a great price point.
That's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to you trying more of them. I know my favorite is the rose and vetiver. So it has rose and
Well, I
vetiver.
have to try the rose and vitamin. Thank you for that shout out for that one.
You're welcome. It smells great. I mean, as a guy, you think it's rose in it, but it actually smells good. It's my
Oh,
favorite one. So,
okay, cool
it's,
then. Cool,
well,
sounds great. I would
thanks
definitely
for
try
sharing.
that.
What's a stretch instructor? I get these things in the mail from some stretch place that wants me to come in there and get stretched out. Is
That's
that what?
not me. That's not me. I'm
Okay,
not sending
okay,
anything. I'm
okay. I'm
not
like,
sending anything out to you. But yeah, I do teach a stretch class for the over
oh, it's
50,
class.
because
Okay,
I want us and um our communities, because in our communities so many diseases are prevalent, and I feel
yes,
like if we movement is vitally important to keep things flowing and moving, and so I decided to teach a class, but also it keeps me accountable and consistent with my own workout. So I'm like, well, why not share it with other people so that I can stay on track and on target also. So
that's
yeah.
great. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm 56, and so I go to a stress class 3 days a week, and then I
Cool.
do yoga 2 days a week. So,
Yeah, I'm doing yoga. I do
uh,
strength training. I just did my lower body today. So,
good stuff.
some of the things I tell my class, I have some people that'll come in and they'll say, I can't do all of that because my knees hurt. I said, well, have you ever thought about your knees hurt because you don't move?
Mhm.
And they like, no, I never thought of it that way. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna hurt probably when you first start, but just go as far as you can and be consistent. But it's probably hurting because you don't move it.
That's right.
So
That's right. Well, thank you for sharing, and thank you
you're
for
welcome.
trusting Tiara, to buy that deodorant stick. So
Oh
it's
yeah, Tiara she's awesome, and I bought some other things from her too. I bought some feminine products for
you got it.
my granddaughter's mom when she was pregnant and different
Yeah,
things like that. So she really enjoyed those feminine products and different things like that. So she always has great prices, and she's very consistent, and always whenever I've called her, she's always been on point. I'll meet you, I'll send it to you. When do you need it? So I never have to worry whenever I order anything from her. And I think I've ordered some black seed oil too.
okay.
Haven't I ordered black seed oil from you, Tier?
Yes, you had a black seed oil too. Yep.
Yep. So I've ordered several products because I know, first of all, I know that the product is a good product.
Mhm.
And I know Tierra. So yeah.
Yeah. That's well. Thank you for hopping on tonight and
You're
sharing,
welcome. You're
and I
welcome.
appreciate that. And so I'll mute you out real quickly. And so
Thank you, Tanzania.
Okay, you're welcome, dear.
uh, I'm muting my own self out. So guys, that's exactly what we do as far as the business side. It's about sharing products with people we know, and people are always going to do business with people they know, like, and trust. And like Tanzania is a perfect example, right? She met Tiara a year ago at a farmers market, got to know each other, bought deodorant, bought black seal oil, bought other products Tiara offers. That's how simple the business side is. Okay. And it doesn't hurt to have products that actually work and that won't break the bank. So thank you, Tanzania, for sharing that. All right, Jessica. I have Jessica up next. You raise your hand. You should be able to unmute yourself, Jessica, so you can share.
Good evening, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I just wanted to take a moment and shout out, my team member, also my other half, Terry. Um, he was coachable and willing to learn. And, sometimes as a married couple that can be challenging with, mixing business and pleasure. But between him and Eddie, he listened and did the steps and stayed consistent and achieved what he set out to achieve when we left Orlando. So, and I also want to thank like you and Coach Will and other coaches and people that were behind the scenes, that were always giving us words of encouragement. They know who they are. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Terry. For those of you who don't know, he had a particular rank with Godasana called Diamond, and so that takes some work, and it entails enrolling people who want to buy the prop products, and so he hit that rank. He also hit a financial milestone, correct?
Yes, he achieved $1,000 in commissions today combined between the two.
That's awesome. $1,000 part time, right? He works full
Yes,
time, part time.
part time.
And that's the power of part time, and it's something we teach here. Part time is very powerful, and many people are busy. People work their jobs. I know I work full time in corporate America. Terry works full time. Jessica works full time. Tiara is finally released from the school year, but she's a full time. She teaches. Okay, so she's a full-time teacher. So now she's free, has her summer to herself now, so she can really help even more people. But this is designed for busy people who don't have a lot of time, and we have a particular system we teach called the best system, and people follow that, and they're able to achieve whatever goals they have set when it comes to ranks and also when it comes to generating income. So thanks, Jessica.
And he does a business part time. He's retired
Okay.
because he had a hip replacement and everything, so he's still trying to get
So,
back into the groove of things. Um, but we talked to Ed last night after he hit the rank and everything, and he said, "Yeah, let's run it up. I'm not done." So I was like, it's motivation to see how he's caught the
yeah.
passion.
Yeah, that's awesome. One of our goals is to, we're here to show people how they can become virtual millionaires. And how you achieve that is build your business to a point to where you're bringing in $5,000 per month in residual income, right? Once you do that, you are a virtual millionaire. Okay, and residual income that's income coming in whether you get up out of bed or not. Like Tiara's a teacher, if she wants to sleep in right till 12 o'clock because she's not going to class and bringing in $5,000 extra a month, that's equivalent, folks, to having $1 million invested someplace that pays you 6% per year, right? That's $60,000 a year. So once you do that, you are a virtual millionaire. So congrats to Terry, and hey, don't worry about the name thing. I'll always correct people, right? Because that's Mark is not my birth name, so it's all good. But congratulations, sir. Appreciate that. Looking forward to you hitting whatever your next milestones are. So that's great. And thanks, Jessica, for sharing. Okay. All right, who's up next? I thought Rick. Rick, did you have your hand raised? You lowered it. I think you lowered it. Unless you had your hand raised. I don't know if he's still here. But if not, we'll got Maxine has her hand raised. Go ahead, Maxine. You should be able to unmute
Hey,
yourself.
hey, Coach. So a few things. I'm not sure if I was on the call last Monday for the testimonial, but I did talk to a pastor in that's actually just down the street from me, so I can carry the products and walk over there for the surface cleaner. The pastor, she said she'll take some samples, and I said even for the laundry detergent we can put in the food bank. They have a food bank as well. I've also shared the smells, the laundry detergent and the surface cleaner to my workers. And my main worker is going to get some samples as well. And a front desk, I just say front desk lady because I don't know how to spell her name. So I just say front desk lady. So I got a few samples I'm going to be handing out. So yeah.
Right, that is great, and that's all we do. You know, we're here to get these products into the marketplace, and give away samples is one way to do it. And I also like the fact, the detergent and the hard surface cleaner, they're not expensive. I mean, they're only $12.95, and if people are buying laundry detergent anyway and hard surface cleaner, and they want something healthier that also smells good because it has essential oils in it. So you have the aromatherapy aspect with those cleaning products and laundry detergent. People are going to switch stores, right, and not buy whatever their favorite brand is. Could be Tide, or we used to use All Free and Seventh Generation, and we switched. And because if we already buying laundry detergent anyway, it just makes sense to buy it from our own store. And as far as cleaning the house, we rather have a hard surface cleaner with no chemicals. Okay, and so we're not adding more chemicals to the countertop or to the mirror, right? We have clean products in our house that are healthy and smell good, right? And so that's what we do here. And like I said before, there's a money back guarantee, right? But we haven't had a single person that has tried the laundry detergent and or the cleaning products that has returned them because they work, right?
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
thanks for
So
sharing
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be using the laundry detergent tomorrow. So I'll
that.
give my testimonial on that next Monday.
Sounds good. Thanks for sharing that. And I know Coach Will last night, he shared he was out somewhere. I think he was throwing axes, and there was a gentleman that works on cars, and his plant pants were black. And so they were talking, conversation came up, and then the gentleman says, "My pants, these are actually blue jeans, but they were so filthy and grimy from the oils and the dirt from working on cars." He told Will that he would never get those clean, and he typically throws them away and buys a new pair. Well, Coach Will gave the gentleman a bottle of one of our cleaning products. I think I forgot which one it was, but he gave him a bottle of our laundry detergent and says, "Hey, you use this." And so the gentleman used it. His jeans are blue. Jeans are blue from using our laundry detergent without the chemicals. So now Will's going to have a customer for life, right? And we've used a lot. That's all we use is our laundry detergent. They all smell good. The clothes come out softer, okay? And you can also not have any concerns about having the brighteners in it, the hormone disruptors in it, right? When it goes into your clothes, it's amazing. So we have some great, really good products. All right, hey Natasha, you're up next. You have your hand raised? Should be able to unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening, everybody. So we had three testimonies, but I'm gonna try to condense them.
Oh,
Of
good.
course,
You
it's
you have
black
you
it's
have time.
black seed oil, okay, and then it's the soap. So with the soap, I had my partner to try it, and so I said, "Did you use that soap?" And so he was like, "Yeah." I said, "What you think about it?" He said, "I really like it. I have to get some of that." He said, "Because," I said, "Tell me what you like about it." He said, "Normally the other soaps that he used, it leaves his skin itchy. He's still itching. He has to put some sort of lotion or whatever." And he said, with our soap, he doesn't have to put anything on the skin and he's not itchy. I was like, I told you, because even with me myself, like when I have extra time and I want to caress myself and do extra whatever, I'll do all of that. But in the days that I'm rushing, I don't have to put anything on my skin. I'm good to just get dressed and go. So I got that testimony. Black seed oil. Okay. Same person. He has lower back arthritis and he's 59. And so I said, I got something for you. He said, I'm sure you do. What you got? I said, lay on your stomach. He laid on his stomach. And I took 2 drops of the BSO and I worked it into his back. I said, I'll check in with you 45 minutes. So about 45 minutes, I said, how you feeling? And so he started smiling. I said, go ahead, tell me how you feeling. He said, oh, I'm ready to ride. He said, let's ride, because we went down for bike week in Myrtle Beach. And he was ready to go. He was good. He said, I got to get some of that too. And that amazed me because we're speaking about arthur now. Arthritis, like that's really something that's common that everybody is having a problem with, and the lower back too. So, I was really impressed with that. And with Black Seed, I was out at another event yesterday, bike event, and people hadn't seen me in a while. And I happened to have product in hand. I just had one bottle and it was wrapped and it had the word thank you on it. And so a girl pulled me over and I was hoping she was going to be on this call because she said she was going to be. But anyway, her mom was standing over there with the cane. And so she was telling me about how her mom's health had worsened a little bit and she was in the hospital for like 2 months. She's walking with a cane and she has a little bit of hip pain and pain in other areas. And so I said, well, I have something for her that you can use right now. I would love for you to try it on her. And so she said, well, whatever you got, I would love to try it. And so I said, if you have $25, I got it for you. And so sold her the bottle. I said, check in with me in an hour. I would love to know how it's working. So about an hour and a half, she did hit me up. And so she said, oh my God, my mom loves it. So I said, when did your mom notice a difference? She said about 20 to 25. Oh, here we go. She says, I'm here. Can you come off and tell us about what's going on with your mom? Because we got to hear it from you, Key. We got to hear it from you. So hopefully we can get a live testimony from her.
Yeah, go ahead. You can unmute yourself. Sorry.
Okay. Let me see. Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, I haven't seen Tasha in a while. And yes, my mother, she's been in the hospital. She had a very bad fall and she was in the hospital for about 2 months and she's been having a lot of pain through her lower back and her buttocks and stuff going down her legs. So when she told me to try it, I said okay, because we were trying to try all natural stuff for her, because she's going through a lot right now. And so I said, well, we're gonna go ahead and try because we want to try all natural stuff and all these different medications, because I don't want my mom being a guinea pig, with this stuff. And put it on her. She loves it. Like 20, 35 minutes, she's like sleep. She was out. She was out. And she woke up and put some more on her. She was okay again, put some more on her all throughout the day. I've been putting it on her actually. Me and my daughter has been putting it on her. Having no problems at all. She loves it. She loves it. So
Wow.
I really appreciate Tasha for that. Like, yeah, it was great.
That's awesome. Hey, Tasha, you want to share anything? Anything else?
No, that was it. I'm just so glad she was able to fill us in on that because moms are so special to me. And I just wish I was able to share these products with my mom. So I'm just so glad. And
Yeah.
Key, I really want you to, get some of the pain magnesium for her and really get some more of these products in her.
Yes.
Right.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Well, thank you for, trusting Natasha to even try. Some people, they hear about, natural pain relief and they're like, No, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Oxycontin or the Tylenol or the whatever medication is. And so I'm glad you went a healthier route with your mom. And black seed oil is something I was involved in a car accident back in 2020, almost died here when I moved to Las Vegas, fractured my spine, fractured my ribs. I couldn't walk for 3 days. And when I came home from the hospital, I didn't use the pain medication they had prescribed me. I used black seed oil 3 times a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we had our pain lotion. I used that and rubbed it on my fractures, and it stopped my pain for hours a day. And so that's a
Yep. And that's how it is with her right now. And it's stopping. Yep. And then she'll say, okay, I need some more. But that's the same thing. My mom almost died too. So,
yeah.
yeah. And like now, I'm getting ready to go rub something on her right now before I leave because I'm her caregiver. But I'm getting ready to go rub some more on her before I leave, actually. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
potent.
so I need that lotion too, Tasha. And Tasha, I need that lotion too.
Yeah, we have the lotion, we have a spray. We have a pain magnesium spray, which is also good. They both
Oh,
very effective. But
okay. I need them both. Thank you.
awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that. And for those of you who don't know, like black seed oil has over 101 known benefits, and like we don't make any medical claims. We didn't know Natasha was going to have her friend Lakeitra come on here and share her story about her mom using the products. And black seed oil can be taken internally underneath the tongue, or it can be rubbed onto the skin, which is how some people enjoy doing it. It works faster when it's rubbed topically over the area that's painful, and it also helps you sleep. I take mine at nighttime before going to bed. It helps me get a really good night's sleep, and so that's what I enjoy about black seed oil. That's probably our number one selling product, and it's only $25. You receive 900 drops, okay, and 3,000 milligrams of thymoquinone. You guys won't remember that, but that is the effective compound in it. And per serving, you're not going to find a higher quantity of the thymoquinone in black seed oil. And ours is pure, cold press, organic, right? And black seed oil is mentioned in the Bible when you see black cumin. All right, that's what black seed oil is. So very good product. And I want to go back with the soap for Natasha's guy. That's so I when I bought the soap several years ago, I bought it for my wife to try it because I was skeptical. I'm like, it's just soap, right? And so, but it's actually called body bars, right? Because they're for the hair and for the skin. But the essential oils in it and the combinations of what's in it, there's days where I shower, I don't have to put on lotion, right? And without getting dry skin, or in our community, we say ashy, right? Without getting ashy, right? I can do that, and so that's how moisturizing the soaps are, and there's six different ones. They all do different things. Some are for one of them is detoxifying. Use that once a week. The others are some are for both the hair and for the skin. Some are just for the skin, but very good product. And then the one of them is for pain relief. So we have some great products. And then as far as relieving arthritis pain, that's that just confirms, what a lot of us have known about the power of black seed oil, how it does relieve pain and it lasts for hours. It's not something you take it wears off. It's going to last probably at least 4 to 6 hours, maybe longer for some people. So thanks Natasha for sharing that. I'm sure I don't know if Lakeisha also noticed you released over 20 something pounds. I'm sure she maybe observed that too. So that's some good stuff. But thanks for sharing, and see you next week. All right, hey Miss Charlotte in Georgia, you can mute yourself.
Hey,
Hello.
I'm going back to the detergent. I've been using that laundry detergent and I have fallen in love. I've been using Metaluca cleaning products for years. And when I dry my clothes, my lint filter is always full. especially when I use towels. And it's to the point with the Go to Sauna laundry detergent. I've actually found myself using my fingernails to scrape the thin layer of lint that's coming out. What that tells me is the other laundry detergent that probably have formaldehyde in it is eating our clothes up. It literally eats your clothes up. I I have a bag that I keep in my laundry room that I put the lint in within a week. Now you know there's a bunch of folks here in this house. By the end of the week, that bag is full. I got the same bag from last week still in the laundry room. Now that is amazing. Back to you, Marcus.
Yeah, my wife commented the same thing when we wash our clothes and our towels and our sheets, the socks and things like that. We don't have as much lint in the lint trap. So we notice that also, and their clothes are also softer too. So it appears just from people who have been using the laundry detergent is gentler on the clothes, but still is effective when it comes to cleaning and helping the soften the fiber. So it's going to help your clothes last longer. I know I bought a MLM Tiara she's a teacher and she does several things. She also makes these blinged out t-shirts. So my rhinestone t-shirt, we washed it in our laundry detergent. It came out soft. It's amazing, and the color didn't lose its color. It works very well, so it's very gentle on the clothes. But thank you, Miss Charlotte, for sharing that. All right, hey Miriam, you should be able to mute yourself. I'll lower your hand.
Hey everybody. So quick testimonial again about black seed oil. I don't remember if I shared this one, but this happened a couple of days ago, so I probably didn't share it yet. But I since I was 12, I had migraine headaches, acute migraine headaches, to the point to where um some people just get a headache, and then some people get like vision loss. They see spots, or they'll see like bright lights or stripes or something like that, and that's what I would get. And it kind of diminished a little bit over the years, but I would get them so often, um that they were just the pain would just last for a week. I kid you not, a week you'd still have that pain, and from the headache it'd be gone, but the pain would still be there. So using these products, all of the products, the mind, body, and soul, the weight release products, I've noticed that um the occurrences of the headaches have become much less and less intense. And then with a couple of days ago, I had one, and my vision started, going crazy. So normally when that happens, I have to, take something for it, or I have to prepare myself for a really bad headache afterward. And I immediately took some black seed oil right after that. And I think I did a line as well. I don't remember. But maybe within 10 minutes, the spots was gone. And I was like, okay, that's odd, because usually it's kind of like what happens to a person that has a stroke. Um, I get that, the vision loss, and it will go from one side of my body and it'll go to the other side. And then I would get numbness in my mouth, parts of my body. None of that happened this time. And the vision thing kind of went away rather quickly. Um, and the headache pain was very minimal, to the point to where I was like, I'm not getting a headache. I just put it in my mind, I'm not getting no headache today. And I felt fine the rest of the day. That usually puts me out. I
Mhm.
mean, really, but that was just amazing. Second thing about the detergent, I know everybody's talking about the detergent, but try this. If you've never tried it before, when you get it, even if your clothes are clean, wash your clothes with the detergent and see how much dirt was left behind on your clothes from your previous detergent. I
Wow.
washed out a undergarment, um was it yesterday? I think it was this morning. And I was like, why is all this dirt in here? I mean, this is clean. Why should it have this much dirt? But it's amazing how much dirt, the other detergents leave on your clothes. Ours gets your clothes clean, really clean, to the point to where when they're dry, they feel, like you said, Coach Marcus, they feel soft. They just feel different. Like, what is, it's weird, but it feels not like it's a coating or anything on it, but just the natural fibers, they feel amazing. So that's all I wanted to share.
So that's. I'm glad you found a solution to when you have migraines instead of turning to the medication. I know people that once they take their migraine meds, they're out. They're sleep. They have to sit in the dark and different things like that. But being able to have a natural solution without side effects, that's amazing. And so I'm glad you shared that. And then the one oil Align. If you guys haven't seen the Align video, go watch it. I don't. It's what, 2 minutes long. It shows the blood cells, right? And it shows how the blood cells were looking before, like after eating sugar or smoking cigarettes, and how the blood cells look after using a line. And a doctor made that. Okay, a doctor was the one that made that video. So if you guys haven't seen the Align video, that's amazing. And combining that with black seed oil, that is how Maren was able to not have a full blown migraine and be able to function. So I know that's great. And then I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna find some clothes that we haven't washed in the new detergent and see how clean they come. But we've noticed that we've had clothes that have had spots or stains in them, and I'm thought, okay, this t-shirt's done. It's a white t-shirt. I'll just wear it around that, cleaning and stuff. We threw it in the laundry machine using our detergent. It took out the spots without cleaning it. So that's amazing. But so thank you, Maren, for sharing that. I want to circle back to with Natasha. She used the products. She recommended the products to her guy, and then to her friend Lakeitra. And that's all we do, guys. That's what I like about our company, is the fact that if we're using products that work for us, and we come across people who can benefit from the products, we share it. And if they're open to it, we can help them. Okay, which is amazing. That's all we do. We use products we believe in, and we share them with people we care about. We don't go out intentionally looking for people to try to sell the products to, or to try to sign up into the business. We go about our daily lives. We ride motorcycles like the Natasha did, right? And how Miss Charlotte does at the store, and normal life, and having to come across people just for having a conversation that either need the products, or also need more cash coming into the house. So that's what we offer here, which is great. And so let me read Yolanda first, Rick, and Yolanda's on Facebook. She's not on here. She says she mixes her wild yam magnesium, the spray, with her deodorant, and it helps with her hormonal changes. So that's a great way to get magnesium, and get the benefits of the deodorant into your body, which is great. So then when Rashawn says the laundry detergent is great. So good stuff. All right. Hey Rick, you have your hand raised again, sir. I got you.
Hey, Marcus. Yeah, I had to duck out for a second, so I just got off and lowered it. But
Okay.
anyway, I just wanted to say, yesterday was my full first month on the GLP, and man, I'm loving that system. It is great. I I dropped 7 pounds, which I really wasn't caring about because I didn't have that much weight to lose. But what I wanted was the belly fat and that's on the stomach and the obliques off, and that's coming off. And that's hard to do. It's really hard to get off. Uh, I think it's something to do with that insulin, working to do that, because so many other products will make you lose weight as a whole. But the belly and the face, it'll be about the last to come off of. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm on my second month. I'm going to keep it up for about 3 months and see what my results are. And then my girlfriend, she had a shoulder surgery on April 21st, and it was pretty bad on this time. So she had to have her arm immobilized for. She gets it off tomorrow, and it's been on that long, so she's picked up quite a bit of weight. And so I told her I'd get her a kit too. So she got hers today when my second one came in, and she's looking forward to trying it. So I can't wait to see what her results are going to be like. So that stuff's for real. And then also that fungal, also with her too. She when she had that pain, she was on Percocet, and that wasn't taking the pain away. And I gave her the first bottle of magnesium pain oil that came in to me, and she kept it. She wouldn't give it back. It's like she said, "Man, that's the only thing that helped." She said it doesn't take it all the way away because it was a bad pain. Even with the Percocet, but that calmed it down where it was bearable. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been able to stand that. And I gave a testimonial not too long ago about that fungal relief too. It just cleared up a huge bunch of stuff on the back of my neck. And this is a product that, I mean, it was a try me product that well, that'll be sitting on the shelf. I don't have fungus, or I thought. And so then I had this stuff on my forearms, cleared it up. And then I had a spot on my back here recently that just wouldn't go away in a couple of, I don't know, must be age or whatever, the stuff's coming on. But it was about that big around, and it just itched like crazy. And it skin got like alligator skin. And I start putting that on there, and it's just about cleared up now too. And so, I mean, for a product that I, just poo-pooed and said, this stuff isn't going to be that good, it turned about out to be absolutely great.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Rick. That's cool. Thanks for sharing that. He used fungal relief. Miriam has asked.
Oh, okay, yeah, fungal relief.
Yeah, the fungal relief. Or mine's. I have a bag. Remember they gave us that 3-pack with 3 different oils in it. So I still have one sitting, and I have so many of them. I have one sitting over here. I think there's fungal relief in here. Yeah, it's right here. Little green bottle, little green label. This one right.
Yeah.
You can see it, but this is it right here. So this stuff is amazing, and it's more than just working on fungus on toenails. You have foot fungus, right? May not knock that out, and as you heard Rick, it helped clear up. He had a rash on his neck, and he had some other things that popped up on his arms and legs. Good stuff. As far as GLP-1, thanks for sharing that, Rick. We know that has been launched that long ago, and people are having some great results. And I like Rick's story because Rick's in shape, right? Rick was the one we did that mountain, the Manitou Springs incline. There's what 17 of us that started. He was the first one up, and he and not the youngest person out of the whole group. And 12 of us made it out of the 17, which was great. But so he's in good shape, and to lose 7 pounds, okay, especially from the areas he wanted to target with from his waist and stomach, that is attributable to the GLP-1 products because they do help. Those products help to trigger your pancreas to release insulin, so it helps to go and take that blood sugar and deliver it to your cells for energy, so you don't have excess blood sugar floating around. Because a lot of times people deal with excess weight. Even now, ADHD has been attributed to sugar in the brain of kids. Okay, ADD, ADHD, and then Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, right? There's sugar in the brain and aluminum. That's what they're finding. So it's important to make sure if you control your blood sugar, you guys can control a lot of these chronic health conditions. And I'm glad your girlfriend is she benefited from using the pain spray. So I'm looking forward to her getting that sling off so she'll have her arm back.
Yeah, and it really takes away sugar cravings and
Yeah.
carbs. You don't want that near as bad. I mean, that's what the huge part about that. And then as far as that fungal relief, the dermatologist prescribed two different things for me, and they didn't work either one of them. Didn't even phase it. I told him, I said, I finally got that when I saw him. I got that cleared up. I said, but your stuff didn't work. So he asked me what I used. I told him.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we're about. We're about, you using plants over pills or medicine. There is a place for medication. We don't want to discount that, but there's also a healthier way that may not have those negative side effects that drugs have. But awesome, Rick. Thank you for hopping on, sir. Appreciate that.
Sure thing.
All right, Lillian. We have Lillian, Dee Dee, and then Veronica. All right. Hey, Lillian.
Hey Marcus, how y'all doing
We're doing good. How you doing?
over here in Louisiana? So I've been with HB Naturals since 2019, and I started off with black seed oil. And you know my history, but a lot of people on here don't. So I was on like 75 different prescriptions over the years, not every day. So over the years, I had a pain pump. I had two spinal cord stimulators, and many surgeries dealing with interstitial cystitis, rheumatoid arthritis, and regular osteoarthritis, and many different things. A lot of things going on with the gut. Started with black seed oil, which I told Melissa that, hey, is there any way to do anything with this stuff? Because it tastes so nasty. But yet she said, it's liquid gold to me. She said, all it says is, it tastes like dollar signs. I was like, you're so silly. Anyway, so I agree with her today. It is very, it takes a while to adapt to your taste buds, but it is some of the best stuff out here on the market. I don't care what anybody says. All of HBN products and Go to Sauna products are amazing. They've changed my life completely. I'm not on any medications. I no longer have a pain pump. I no longer have spinal cord stimulators. They were both removed. I used to get these injections, radio frequency to my lower back, like every 12 to 18 months. That has stopped completely. I used to stay in the doctor's office, and I haven't seen many doctors in a long time, many. So I see one on a regular basis, because you have a yearly checkup. I use the Align every morning, and I swear that's what took away my lower back pain to where I don't need these injections anymore. Um, I am on the GLP-1 system. I'm excited about how it's happening. I'm not going to say I'm losing weight, but I will say I do feel a lot different. My legs are not as fat and chubby. I do feel a lot more energy, a lot more mind clarity. Thank you. And as for the soap, it's amazing. I wash my hair with soap only. I will not use any shampoo on the market because it's dangerous to me.
Yeah.
The washing powder, we've noticed the same thing, Charlotte. There's hardly any lint in the filter. That's amazing. That's just like totally amazing. I I can't say enough about all of these products. I mean, I just can't say enough about them. And
So
um, if you know me, like Marcus knows me, you met me first time way back when, and I mean, my life has changed completely, completely.
yep.
I can't climb the mountain like Rick yet, but I'm gonna get there. But God bless all of you, and God bless Melissa for introducing me to these things, and Will, and all of you who are part of this family. Um, don't let go.
Yep.
This is where it is.
This awesome.
And financially, this has helped me also. So I just bought me a new vehicle.
That's
So
awesome.
that was one of my goals. God has been good. Go to Sauna, HBN. Yep.
And,
This is
and,
where it's at.
and you've helped a lot of people too. You know, people in your circle, you've also shared products with them and have helped them too. So
Yes, I have a lot of people on me. They're more like customers. They're not really concerned about doing the business, but their healths have changed completely, just like mine. Um, and they're totally amazed with our products. And they used to be with other companies, and they said there's nothing that worked with other companies like they do in this company. So, yes, I'm gonna keep sharing.
yeah.
That's the only way to help people. You keep sharing the products and the financial ability. You share it both. Just don't stop.
I always enjoy when you hop on here because I tell Butch, I don't know what Butch is doing, but you're aging backwards. So I see your
But
post on.
Butch likes to eat, and he likes sugar. He likes sugar, mayonnaise, and bread.
But he's slim.
Yeah,
He's
he's doing
slim.
good.
So
He's doing good.
he's doing
He's got
good.
to stay in shape because he still works for a living. I'm
Yeah,
looking to retire him soon.
it was going to happen too. So y'all can go around with your camper and have more fun doing that. So that's good stuff. All
That's
right,
right.
all right,
Yes,
Lil.
Veronica, that's Louisiana. They love to eat.
So, well, thank you, Lillian, for sharing that. And like Lillian said, I met her. We've met in real life, in person, and I've watched her transformation. I remember the first time we ever talked. I had just moved to Vegas, and she had to tell her story just about the medication piece, coming off of 75 meds. All right, and then she's a true product of the products. All right, and her life, she's a walking testimonial about how the products work, and she's a financial testimonial too. Just bought herself a truck. So thank you for sharing that, Lily. Appreciate that. Okay,
You're welcome. Thank you, Marcus.
are you welcome? All right, hey DD, she will able to unmute yourself.
Hi, Coach, everybody. Sorry, I'm not on camera. I'm trying to move stuff around. I look a hot mess. Um, but I wanted to talk about a couple things real quick. So, my elder at church, I gave him the pain cream for his back, and he's loving the pain cream. So he wants some, and his wife wants some too. And she also wants some of the BSO. So that was cool because I remember Coach Seymour telling me about sharing it at church and stuff like that. So thank you for that. But this newest product we just got, the cleaner. Oh my gosh.
I
This
saw
cleaner,
that.
I feel like I'm like going around finding stuff to spray on. So I was at my desk the other day. Now, I don't know, like when you're sitting at your desk, and I guess it's like your skin or whatever it is just rubs on your desk and gets whatever this little film is on the desk. So I've been using, all these other cleaners. Now it just make it smeared and makes my desk look all messed up, and it's wood. So I put the cleaner on there, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, it's probably gonna do the same thing. So I sprayed it on there, and I was like, what the what? I say, tell me this did not work. So I wiped half of. I even did a video and put it in there. I was like, get out of here, and it's actually smooth. So I went out to the girl's car. I put it on the trunk of their car because I was like, let me test it. I put the plate on there. Plate slid off. I said, okay. Came in on the stove. So I was like, okay, let me let this get real greasy and then see, if this works. So I sprayed the stove. I ain't want to shut up. But I sprayed the stove and I was like, oh my goodness, this stuff actually works on grease. It is hard to find cleaners that work on grease. So I use a microfiber towel with it, with all of that stuff too. So I use it in my bathroom, like wiping the walls, wiping the door down. I did a video about that. I'll share that one too. But that cleaner is the bomb. And it
Yep.
smells good too. So I love it, love it, love it.
Thank you. Yep.
The other thing I was using was and I didn't even think about this, but I was using the lavender ice. I
Mhm.
had and I know it works for pain, but I don't really use it for like my body or nothing like that, just for headaches and stuff. So sitting at the desk, like my arms, I guess after so long, I started getting this pain like in my elbows, like I'm trying to stretch and it's stiff. So I said, okay, let me just rub some lavender ice on there and just, see if that'll help it. And within a few minutes, it actually went away. And I was like, I don't know if that's a regular thing or whatever. So it happened again. So probably like 2, 3 weeks later, I used it again and it worked again. So lavender ice once again for the win. And then the last thing was the lemon oil. Now I know we're supposed to drink lemon water. I don't like the way lemon water tastes. It's nasty. So I said, let me use lemon oil instead of using the actual lemons. I have no problem sucking it down in the morning. So love the lemon oil and love the way it works too. So, and then the last thing was the liver cleanse. Like Jessica was talking about, like you may not see the pounds on the scale go down, but I kind of felt it in my stomach, and I was like, I didn't even fully do it the way I was supposed to. I just, but I did, do it for the 3 days, and I could feel like my stomach getting smaller, and I was like, okay, is it my imagination or what? I say, no, it's not my imagination. So, um, and I took a measurement. I was like, okay, so it is. So just because the scale doesn't move doesn't
Yeah.
mean you're not losing, like, I guess, what is it, body fat or whatever it is. So I'm like, okay, cool. Cause I was feeling kind of bad. Like, well, maybe I didn't do it right. Cause I didn't see the scale moving, but that's not the case. So now I know. So thank you for all the good things. Not to mention the money. Now the money is on point now. I see what you mean about you want to know the comp plan, go get the money. And I'm like, okay, now I see. That's all I had to see.
That's right. Yeah, no, we always tell people if you want to know the pay plan, earn in it. That's going to help you learn the pay plan. So and which is awesome. But the products are amazing. I saw your video with you cleaning your desk, and so the cleaning spray, it works on everything. I've cleaned my car you with it. I did my shower yesterday.
Hey,
Um,
hit the tires and see if it work on the tires too.
I did the rims. I did my rims, not I did the alloy part.
Yeah.
They clean my wheels, my rims.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah,
next.
so it's amazing. But the products are amazing. And lavender ice has you just discover another use for it. I use it whenever my sinuses are congested. I rub it right beneath my nose, and it clears up my sinuses. And
Oh.
but louder ice people that have sprains and strains, like we had these kids playing sports, they strain their hamstring or muscle, rub some lavender ice on it. It's amazing. So
Oh. Ooh.
that's another way to use it. And then as far as lemon oil, I don't drink lemon water just because the citric acid for the teeth, right? I
Mhm.
use our oil, and I put like 5, 10 drops in my water and drink it. It tastes better to me. And there's benefits to drinking the lemon oil versus drinking the lemon juice.
Yeah.
So you do
And thanks, Rick, for that one tip that you were talking about with the, on the neck thing. My uncle has it too. So that
okay.
is awesome. My mom's coming tomorrow, so I'm gonna give it to her.
Awesome. All right, Dee Dee. Well, thanks for sharing. Okay, appreciate that. All right, Veronica's up. She's always has some good testimonials and information to share. So you should be able to mute yourself. I think you are.
Okay. Yes. Mr. Rick reminded me of the fungal infections because especially around this time of year, they're going to be popping up because of the heat and everything. And so with me, I knew my immune system was low, so sometimes I will have a candida um, breakout, which is basically fungus, and then it will come on my skin also. So I was trying to work on myself internally and externally. So I went back on the black seed oil, and I uh, have been drinking the holy basil tea, and I also use body every day. So this is what my regimen to try to. But I believe the black seed oil helped to calm down the candida in my system, where my skin infections started to get better. Because sometimes topically it won't work and you need something systemic. And sometimes you have to go to the doctor and get the antifungals. So to avoid all that, I tried the black seed oil, and that did the trick. It's almost like it just ran the sugar out of my body. And topically, I would use the clove oil and tea tree and put it in um, some cornstarch and make a powder out of it. And I would use it in those areas that were really moist, where the candida infection had just kind of took over. If anyone has ever had that, then you know it smells awful, feels awful, and sometimes even painful. And then also the clay and tea tree deodorant. If you use it in those areas, the tea tree is going to help fight the fungus, the clay is going to help dry it up, and it's going to make it smell better at the same time. And so, doing that regimen, it got rid of the fungus and everything within a couple of weeks. And the black seed oil, added bonus, I didn't realize, I just noticed my clothes started getting loose. And so I decided to get on the scale this morning and realize that for the last 6 weeks since I've been doing this, I lost 13 pounds and I wasn't even trying. So now I got to add some other stuff to it so I can go ahead and lose it now that I got the infection under control. But yeah, I was happy about that this morning.
That's awesome. Yeah, the thing about black soy oil, people, if you aren't the first person that ever has reported they've lost weight, it does help to control blood sugar, right? And so that's one of the benefits. So you control your blood sugar, weight release is going to maybe a byproduct, okay, of just using black soy by itself. You combine it with the other products we have, that's going to just speed the process up. But yeah, as far as candida and fungus and things like that, I never had like yeast infections or fungus. But my wife has had nail fungus from getting her nails done, so she's had to use our products for that. And think someone else had foot fungus and they used the clay and tea tree deodorant stick and rubbed it on their feet and it cleared it up. So the products have different use. They're created for one thing, but then you discover other benefits. And coming from you, I know we respect you a lot because you are experienced, an aromatherapist, herbalist, and use our products and make your own blends for your customers. So it's always good when you hop on here and share. Appreciate that. All right. I think we have some good. This has been good. It's a little over an hour tonight, which is okay. I don't have anything planned, but Miriam said men get jockey itch a lot. So yeah, I've had teammates in college that dealt with that, and they had to go to the trainer and get some ointment or something. So, but our prize may benefit that. But hey, appreciate you guys on here. So someone asked about the wheels. So Ivory on Facebook says she used it on her tires today. So the hard surface cleaning sprays do help clean the wheels on your car. So I'm using all kind. I clean my laptop screen, my monitors, my TV screen, a lot of the stuff just using the hard surface spray. So they work, and people are also using the detergent to mop their floors, right? Because it's not all sudsy and soapy like a traditional laundry detergent. So you can use it as the detergent as a general cleaner, which is great. So, all right, guys. So thank you guys for sharing. We always have new testimonials every week, which is awesome. So appreciate you guys. Yeah, Natasha, try it on your bike. So that's gonna be good. But always have new testimonies every week. So we will be here next week. So if you guys are having to watch this live, or if you are watching the replay, whoever shared this with you, get back with them and let them know what you liked about the information and find out how they can assist you with becoming our next user, and maybe even be someone who wants to participate in the business side and help other people experience these products and earn some extra cash. So that would be good. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next week. You guys have a good night. Bye.